Here we go.
Okay, are we live? Hey guys, this is Bobby Clue with the Somerset-Pulaski County Chamber of Commerce. We are back at it again for another one of our virtual ribbon cuttings. We are out and about in the Tradewind Shopping Center today. Excited to be here with my friend Vijay Patel, Mirch Masala Indian Grill. So really excited about this one. I love Indian food. This is going to be a lot of fun today. So to give you a frame of reference on where we are located at, we are located kind of between Roses and Sherwin-Williams Paints. So you have a huge kind of facility right here. You've got the Indian and another special announcement we'll talk about as well. But Vijay, thank you for joining me today. Appreciate that.
Thank you for coming too.
So tell me a little bit about why you decided to open an Indian restaurant, besides the obvious reason that we didn't have one.
Okay. I have many relatives lives over here in Somerset, and I have one restaurant in Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, you have a restaurant? Okay,
yeah.
Wow.
And before that, I live in New York, so I used to do a lot of catering business over there. And when COVID hits, and then I plan to move. Then I called one of my friends in Lexington. Then he told me, why not moving over here? I said, let's see. Then I check online. I see there's good potential business over there. So I moved over here. But where the location in Lexington is a little bit like obvious, like in outside of Lexington, I can say that.
Sure.
So yeah, then one of my friends from here, like my also brother-in-law, Mehul, Mike.
Sure,
Yeah.
I know Mehul well.
Yeah, so he told me, why you not open in Somerset too? And then I thought, yeah, that's also much better because like few years ago, also there is 2 Indian restaurants over here. So people knows the taste was the Indian food.
Right.
And one of the gas station over here, they also serve Indian food. So that's also good things. And then I thought, let's go and try it.
I think that the 2 Indian restaurants that were here, I think that they started out with the best of intentions, but I think that their menu changed over time, and maybe they weren't in the best locations. As you can tell today, tremendous traffic that comes through here on an hour by hour basis. There's so much traffic here in the Tradewind Shopping Center, and it's a great opportunity, I think, to have people experience something completely new, maybe a little different to them. I want to tell you guys, if you've never tried Indian food, you need to give it a shot. It is fantastic. And when you've got somebody who's, got a proven track record, who's got other restaurants, he's not starting from scratch. He's not figuring this out as he goes. Vijay, you know what you're doing.
I know, yeah, but that's like, I can say that's like my family business, and cooking is in my blood. Like my grandfather, he do a lot of cooking in his time. Yeah. So he doing a lot of catering over there.
Now, is he here today as well?
No, he passed away in 1999. And
he was a cook as well.
Yeah, not my father, but my grandfather.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I start cooking when I can say when I'm in 8th grade.
8th grade.
Yeah, I start cooking.
Wow.
And when I'm too small, like I can say like 5, 6 years, I go with them when they have some like parties or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you've learned the business over time.
Yes.
Well, but and cooking's only a small part of this. There's the business side of this as well that I'm sure is probably a learning curve as well. But I'm excited that you're here. Could we go inside? Could we look at the restaurant?
Yes, no
could
problem.
we do that?
Yep.
Here, I'll get the door. So I know, as you can see, a lot of people might remember this as Bray's Diner was to the right, and to the left here, this was the book and CD hut is what this was down here.
So when we open, and we have a lot of people coming over here, and that's cold time. We opened in like December 6th last year. So the first month line goes all the way in the
I remember.
areas. Yeah, then we thought and we're not serving like a fine dining that time because we don't have enough space to fine dining, because once people sit on the table, they at least take like 45 to 1 hour to goes out,
Right.
So that time we have just like 25, 30 chairs over there. So if we're gonna do like fine dining, that's not gonna be
Yeah,
happen.
this is a much different experience.
Yeah, so then
you
we
built
thought-
this from scratch.
Yeah, then we thought like we need like a bigger place, and also this store may be closed. I don't know how long before, and we see and why we not take that place and make from the scratch, you know.
Right.
So then we took that place, we extend this patio,
Yes.
and then we make everything from like zero, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even walls and everything is broken that time.
Boy, guys, I wish you could smell it in here right now. It smells amazing. Could we go in and take a look at the?
ahead.
So
Yes.
this is the new fine dining
Yes.
concept, and it's actually absolutely beautiful. Your walls in here are like something I've never seen. It's just a beautiful, beautiful facility. So welcome to Mirch Masala Indian Grill, and again the real showcase here for me, VJ, is obviously the food. So I know that you can always order off of a menu if you'd like to, but I'd say what a lot of people are really interested in is probably coming in here and trying the buffet, because they get to try a little bit of everything and they can see what they like and what they don't, because it all might be new to them.
Yeah, if like sometimes people comes like first time and they come for evening. We have just only like from the menu. And sometimes they order and then they don't like the food sometimes, you know. So the buffet is a good answer for that. So who want to try everything.
Yeah, and then you find out what you like, and then you can kind of...
And then you can come later on and you can order from the menu.
Absolutely.
Because in the buffet, everything is like mild. I can say zero spice, so people can try everything, you know.
And they can add a little spice to it if they want to.
We have some spice sauce with that, so people can add more if they want.
Sure. So I've come in and I actually let our server one night just pick something for me off the menu, and what he picked was fantastic. It was a lamb dish, and it was awesome. And it would have probably never been something I would have ever picked, and I loved it. It was phenomenal. So I think it's for me, I was being a little bit adventurous. The buffet, though, is a good, safe way for somebody to come in, try a whole bunch of different things, and then you can see what you like, and it's a real great opportunity. I also see over here that you've got a bar, you know, for in the evenings if you'd like to have a beer. I know that you've got some specialty beers from India, I believe, on here, and some different places.
We have like almost 5 kinds of Indian beers.
5?
Over here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we have
and then some traditional normal stuff.
We have draft beer too, but not all of them. But still, we have like four brands.
It's nice, you know, just to kind of add to the dining experience, maybe for dinner if you want to do that. And here's the showcase right here. So tell us what kind of spices and what kind of things go into these different dishes. I mean, what are some of the favorites? Maybe you could tell us that.
People mostly like love here chicken tikka masala.
Chicken tikka masala, sure.
So that's over here. So because of that, it's like a creamy sauce, not spicy, so all balanced. Like when you eat like a pinella vodka pasta, you know, right?
Right.
So it's like similar kind of sauce, but it's all with different spice and everything.
Absolutely. And then you have multiple kinds of rice that you can use for that.
Yeah, we have one biryani rice and we have one jeera rice, like just plain rice.
Sure.
So the seasoned rice, like you can go with anything. You can eat with chicken, you can eat with the veggies. Like a biryani, people like chicken biryani, so they can just put chicken pieces in that.
Right.
And they can make them by itself, you know.
So you have, so you've got the bread. I know the naan.
Yeah, naan bread.
Yeah, it's. Yeah. I think naan means bread, doesn't it?
Yeah, naan means bread. Yeah.
It's like saying bread.
Yeah.
It is wonderful, and I know that you've got that garlic version, a regular, and
right. Today we put like stuffed potato in it.
Okay.
And a regular plain bread, so we can have two kinds.
And then all these are kind of different sauces that you can add?
Yeah, we have like a tamarind, it's like a sweet and sour, not a spicy. We have a hot sauce. Then we have mint and cilantro, that's spice. But in India, it is hot.
Right.
Really spicy.
Well, and I bet that if somebody comes in here, VJ, and they have questions about spices or things to add, you know, to their dishes, you'd probably be more than happy to provide them with some recommendations and help them out, wouldn't you?
That's true.
Absolutely. Anybody
Yeah,
here would.
because sometimes people don't know what spice. Some people have allergy with some kind of food.
Right.
So we have to tell them. Basically, we using just only like dairy product, most of them. So obviously, some people have dairy product, but we're not using any kind of peanuts or nothing like that.
Okay, that's good. That's
So
good to
there's
know.
none of allergies. So we're not.
Grab a box and take some food and go. Can I do that?
Yes, you can do that. We pay, go for the weight like that way. Whatever you want, you can just take it.
Right.
So that's the good option. I can say that come to the buffet and just grab and go. So it's gonna be, I can say, it's gonna be less than $9.
Less than $9, and it'll
Yeah.
probably take you 5 minutes, and you can be in and
Yep,
out.
yep.
That's the beauty of this. There's
Yeah.
there's a real
You
speed
don't have to any wait.
to
Just come
this.
and
You
grab
can
and
you
go.
can get in and out of here really quickly. I see the Kingsford Charcoal Group is here. That's exciting. But yeah, you can come in here. You can try different things. You have the opportunities for takeout if you want to call something in. Do you know the number here if somebody wants to call you guys for a takeout order or anything like that?
Yeah, we have the local number like 606-485-4069. Again, 606-485-4069. So you can call and just place your order, and you can pick it up.
Yeah, or walk in the front door, take a box, and you can get that to go
Or in
either
the
way.
buffet,
Or
you
if
can
you
just-
want to sit down. So one of the things that I love is I think your wall is one of the most beautiful.
Yes.
It's a piece of art. I think it's
Yeah, that's
gorgeous,
true.
and
Yeah.
I'm sure that took quite a while to put together.
We spend a lot of time for that things to put on a wall.
Well, and you know, you've also got, I always notice usually you've got some sort of a Bollywood type production going on. You've got movies.
We always play the Bollywood songs on the projector.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have games like not like American games, but we also like to play American games like football and everything.
Sure.
But we play crickets on that.
Cricket. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal. Yeah.
So that's real crazy.
Yeah, that's like
behind
our soccer,
Like-
football.
yeah, like here, football
yeah,
and everything, yes.
absolutely. Well, I know that you've got. It's almost like there's a stage up there. You know, I mean.
Yeah. Sometimes I do karaoke by myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
But after hours.
Okay. Maybe
Because
one
I
of these
love
days
singing.
we'll get Mihul up there too.
No, he's shy.
Well, as you can see, there's several tables. There's always an opportunity. You know, you can come in here you could bring a large group for a birthday or a get-together. As you can see, there's lots of seating here, and there's lots of opportunities to take advantage of this. So before we end, I'd like for you to talk, if you wouldn't care, could you tell everybody about your new endeavor with the Mediterranean food?
Yeah.
So this is exciting.
I know, yeah. We're going to open Mediterranean restaurant, I can say next month. We decided to open on 8, but I don't think so I can make it on that day. So it's going to be maybe like a week later.
It'll be right next door on the other side of this wall
next
right
door,
here.
yeah.
So
where the Mirch Masala before, the old location, like a bread diners,
Sure.
I can say that.
I love Mediterranean.
Yeah.
I think it's great. And again, these are the kind of fun, unique restaurants that Somerset and Pulaski County needs.
Yeah, that's true.
For the longest time, I mean, what we hear constantly is, you know, all we see is a lot of pizza and chicken, and that's great, and Mexican food, and that's great. I love all those things, but
I know.
if you want to have some unique and diverse foods, we have to support those.
I know,
That's
yeah.
the biggest thing. So having Mediterranean, you know, that's wonderful. Having an Indian grill, that's amazing. Well, guys, I'm going to make a personal plea to you all. We have to support these guys. The reason that we have so many restaurants in the same bubble, I believe, is because we all have our favorites, and we go out there once a week and we support those guys. And that's how they all stay in business, is because of repeat customers. And that's great. But we can't say, well, we want an Indian restaurant and then only go eat there once every 3 months. We have to support these guys. We have to support VJ, and we have to come out here, and we have to have lunch. And, you know, I learned things today. I was thinking about some of the things today that you could do. You could literally walk in the door, grab a box, get your meal, pay, and be out the door in 5 or 6 minutes. You could call in to-go orders. You can have groups down here. You can and you can, of course, dine in.
Yep.
You can do all those things. But now you have two options. You have Mediterranean coming when do you think will be?
I can say the first or second week
Of November, so
yes.
we're 3 weeks, 3 weeks
Yes,
out.
that's
So keep an eye on the Facebook page, I'm sure, and
we already make a Facebook
I know the
page.
Town Money Saver. You'll probably be
Yes.
in there as well. So keep an eye out for the Mediterranean, and then come over here and support these guys. Come try something maybe new to you, maybe something out of your wheelhouse, or if you like Indian food, I promise you're not going to be disappointed. It's very good, VJ.
It is very good. A lot of spice, not like a hot taste, but it's a spice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now people are going beyond the spice. Like before, they're using black pepper,
Sure.
salt, and now they have a lot of spice, a lot of flavor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, VJ, you've got a massive crowd that's starting to form behind us
Yeah.
back here. You guys are busy today, so
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead and what we'll do. First of all, thank you for being a chamber member. I
Thank
certainly
you very much.
appreciate that. And what we want to do now is we want to go outside and let's do an in-person ribbon cutting. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Listen, we talk about shopping local a lot. Let's talk about eating local as well. Very important to support our local restaurants. I'm begging you. Come out.